Welcome back to the Daily Dose, your go-to podcast for the latest in tech news and trends. I'm Angelo, broadcasting from Velocity Technologies' Tempe office. Today, we're tackling a hot topic that's been making waves in the cybersecurity world, the sneaky MacOS malware that's cleverly using Apple's encryption against itself.
Hi, everyone. This is Nia joining the conversation from our Tucson office. This topic is fascinating and a bit unsettling. We'll be breaking this down for you into understandable segments, ensuring you know what to watch out for and how to protect yourself.
Absolutely, Nia. Let's kick things off by understanding the basics of this malware and how it's exploiting Apple's technology.
So, Nia, can you give us an overview of what exactly this MacOS malware is?
Sure thing, Angelo. This particular malware has been identified as a sophisticated piece of software targeting macOS devices. It's designed to evade detection by taking advantage of Apple's encryption protocols, which are typically used to secure data and communications.
That sounds pretty alarming. How does this malware manage to fly under the radar?
The trick lies in its use of Apple's FileVault encryption. Normally, FileVault encrypts data to protect user privacy. The malware camouflages itself within this encrypted data, making it incredibly difficult for traditional antivirus solutions to detect it. Since the encryption is legitimate, security tools often overlook the nefarious code hiding inside.
It's like hiding in plain sight, making it a tough nut for security researchers to crack.
Now let's talk about where this malware came from. While the exact origins are still under investigation, it's believed to have been developed by a well-resourced group with advanced knowledge of Apple's OS and encryption systems. Over time, it's evolved to exploit newer versions of macOS, adapting as Apple updates its security features.
That shows a level of sophistication that's quite concerning. This isn't something put together by amateurs.
Precisely. The primary goals of this malware appear to be data theft and surveillance. It can extract sensitive information like passwords, financial data, and personal files, all while remaining undetected.
Let's break down the impact on users. What could happen if someone falls victim to this malware?
The potential damage is significant. Personal users may find their financial data compromised or personal files stolen. For professionals and businesses, the malware can lead to breaches that expose sensitive corporate information, potentially resulting in substantial financial and reputational damage.
And in terms of privacy,
Privacy is a huge concern. Once the malware has access, it can monitor user behavior, potentially listening in on communications or tracking online activities, which poses a severe threat to personal privacy and security.
so what can our listeners do to protect themselves?
The first step is ensuring your macOS is always up to date. Apple frequently releases security patches that can protect against known vulnerabilities. Additionally, using a reputable antivirus program that specializes in macOS can add another layer of protection.
Are there any specific behaviors users should avoid?
Definitely. Avoid downloading software from unofficial sources. Stick to the Mac App Store and verified developers. Also, be cautious with email attachments and links, as these are common methods for malware distribution.
And let's not forget the importance of regular data backups. In case of an attack, having your data backed up can be a lifesaver.
Backing up data is crucial. It's also worth understanding the role encryption plays. While this malware exploits encryption, encryption itself is still a key defense tool. Just ensure you're using it correctly and that your security software can recognize malicious encrypted code.
With this threat identified, what is Apple doing in response?
Apple is continuously working on enhancing its security protocols. While details of their efforts are often kept under wraps, they are likely focusing on tightening encryption and improving detection methods for such malware.
It sounds like a game of cat and mouse between Apple and these cybercriminals.
Indeed, and not just Apple. Antivirus developers are also evolving their tools to better detect these kinds of threats. Machine learning and AI are being used to detect unusual behaviors, that might indicate malware presence, even when traditional scanning fails.
To wrap up, Nia, what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
Stay informed and proactive. Understanding the threats and how they work is half the battle. Regularly update your software, practice safe browsing habits, and ensure you have robust security measures in place.
Thanks for that, Nia. Before we sign off, a quick word from our sponsor.
If you're looking for expert guidance on navigating the complex world of cybersecurity, look no further than Velocity Technologies. Our team in Tempe and Tucson is dedicated to providing state-of-the-art solutions to protect your personal and professional data. From comprehensive IT support to innovative cybersecurity measures, Velocity Technologies has you covered. Visit us online at velocitytech.org to learn more about how we can help secure your digital future.
That's velocitytech.gr. Thanks for tuning in to the Daily Dose, and stay safe out there.
Until next time, everyone.